Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. My name's Zenji and today we're going to be playing Anno 1404, the Venice edition. So this is our ultimate mega city build, and the plan is to of course build the biggest city in the Anno 1404 universe and control every monument on the map. But hey, welcome to episode 1, and what we're going to do is do a continuous game.
To set out on a new adventure.
Select
Face
hard
all the
mode.
challenges a huge world has to offer.
Thank you. Right, so it's rise up to all the challenges of the vast world. Raw materials and fertilities are scarce in these latitudes. Natural disasters may threaten your cities. Wild corsairs have been sighted in these regions, and then 3 small players will be put you to the test. So we're gonna
I was going to be lucky for once.
make sure we're gonna add in all the hard computers. So we have the Baronessa, Cardinal Lucius, Giovanni Mercante. So those are the three-star NPCs, and then we're going to be adding in the Corsairs, which are going to be strong. I think starting treaty at peace will be fine. I think it's the least we can do. And then island size medium, we can keep that. Fertilities medium. Island difficulty, we'll go medium. Neutral powers, so these are all the monuments. So I'm going to go many. I know it's going to drop the difficulty a little bit, but that's what we want to do. We want to control those. And then we're going to type in a random bunch of numbers, so I don't know what I'm getting. Alright. Moving on. So, no refund costs. Quests are going to be medium. Tornadoes are on. Fires are on. Plagues on. Sandstorms. Thunderstorms on. Volcanoes on. And the only ship we're starting with is a flagship. No starting on a balance. Gold balance. I think 30,000, just to be fair. We want to not take forever to get through this game. No starting item, no revealed map. Sabotage will be on, and so will the city council. Alright, so here we come to the winning conditions. So we're going to go 1 million gold, 30,000 inhabitants, 100 quests, monuments, we're going to do both. Diplomacy, I would say last survivor. Sink ships, 80 ships. Envoys worldwide, 10,000. Noblemen worldwide, 10,000. All attainments. So acquire all available attainments from the Occident, Orient, Venice, and Corsairs in this game. I think that's quite easy. And then Metropolis quest completed. We'll do all 30. Alrighty, let's get this game underway. But yeah, thanks for joining in yet again, guys. I really do appreciate it. Yeah, I've always enjoyed playing Anno 1404, so for me this is very familiar. Although I haven't played it in a while, I'm sure we can jump right back into it. Alrighty, we are ready to set sail. Okay, we have our flagship, the Neptune. Speaking to Lord Richard over here. And what you're going to do is try buy some extra goodies. Little trick you can do. As you can see, everyone is off in a direction already. And there's our winning conditions. So if you didn't know, usually the first island is one of the biggest. And what you can do is you see your resources on the island and you click on that and it shows you what's available. We're looking for stone and iron, so we might do a little bit of exploring first. As you can see, the map is quite big. It's a different type of Anno, I'd say. In my opinion, it's actually better than 1800. Even the 1800 has a lot to it and a lot of layers. Some games don't need that to be that good, I think. But hey, we're gonna enjoy the playthrough, dominate the world, and yeah, explore the map. Here's a good one. So we have 3 stone and 4 iron deposits. That's pretty
You
good.
have sighted new land.
And it's relatively close to the trader, which means traversing. And it has the...
My God!
Yeah, so this is the one we want. We're going to go straight here.
Tell me, would you be
There's our
interested in
Neptune. There we go. So if you didn't know, these are the monuments.
I'm brother
And this is a mountain monastery. And what it does, it can provide us with tools, which are very important in this game.
You have discovered a building.
And
my murderous knaves?
there's Cardinal Lucius right next to us. That's going to be fun.
My eyes
Alright, well, we're going to be battling in these waters, I think.
Right into your very soul.
Alrighty, there we go.
You have a wider range
No
of
blueprint
buildings
modes
available.
over here, guys. Okay, let's see how we did this back in the day. So yeah, you have to select your amount. So we're going to go 10, 20. Try find a second island. If we do control this point here, we can actually eventually get towers over here. And yeah, we will be securing this section for us. So we'll take that island. But alrighty, let's get to building. So what we need to do is build out our network of... Yeah, that's a little different to 1800. We're not complaining. So you want to try and make like a bit of a tree look and feel here, just so the spacing is done correctly. Something like that. I guess like that. It's a little difficult, but yeah, we'll manage. We will survive. Of course, wood is very important in this game, so is access to fish. So rotating. There we go. Okay, so the rotation buttons are the same. Right, you can see our gold in the top left and our resources. So the next step is finding a suitable mid location. So in 1404, you can't just, you know, build over here. You first have to connect your areas. So for us, that means doing something like this. And then, as you can see, it sort of like opens up. So these two sections are connecting. And then we'll do... I think that's fine for now. Then we go and build our marketplace. We'll go with a horizontal layout. There we go. And now we'll go with this, just a basic layout, nothing too crazy. And yeah, we'll just have to wait for some of the wood to come through. But for now, we can just, I guess, start building out our layouts. Alright, so we're going to take this island. And then we're going to see if we can buy some more tools. Alright, fish is coming in. We got a wood being, I guess, produced. Let's take a look at their percentages. I think these two will be a little off. Yeah, that one will be a little off. That's not the end of the world.
God bless you for your help.
Brother, hilarious. That's funny. Alright, so now we're just going to be building a few more houses. And perhaps we will start maximizing our market buildings to get more wood. I think it's important to maximize this as much as possible. It might look a little untidy, but that's fine. We're not going to worry too much about that right now. There we go. And the next step would be getting some more peasants. And then once we have that done... Okay, so if I remember correctly, there is a way to fast forward. Alright, so you actually have to hold down the button. That's quite funny. So here I am holding down the big plus sign. Oh wait, don't. I just wasted some wood there. No biggie. So we're not going to build in those zones. Look, if it's part of the game, it's not cheating, guys, so we're just being proactive. Alrighty, next step will be buying some more tools. And we don't have any honor, so we can't get a seal. But what we can do is start exploring the map. So I'm going to send my ship all around the map and see what happens. It's been a long journey for him. Alright, so we need 60 peasants. So if you click on your market building and go to ascension rights, we want to deny that so our people don't automatically ascend, aka upgrade. So we want to control that ourselves. But we do have the marketplace here and we can see the amount of people we have. So we need 60 to open up the next tier. So we're going to be adding in some more peasants. As you can see, that's slowly going up. I think a few more houses. There we go.
Wider range of buildings available to you.
Now we can build a cider farm. So obviously without a blueprint mode, we're going to have to wait for the resources to start building these. Which is fine. We've got a nice little space over here, so let's try and maximize that. And wait for a little bit of wood. Okay, I can show you. Alright, so what you want to do is find the spacing, and then with your fields, there's a little trick here. If I remember correctly,
Nothing can stop your settlement from growing.
yeah, it's 1, 2.
I'm impressed by the speed at which you've created a thriving
Never
town
mind.
from nothing.
Okay, so you have to basically match the back of the building. This is the same with the hemp farms. And then 1, 2, 3. And then you would build another one on the other side. We might have a problem, I guess, if it doesn't fit. We might have to redo all this. That's fine. Okay, we're being creative here, guys. We're going to do this in a unconventional way. That one needs to go. There we go. So now we have a road connecting our cider farms. Not as pretty as it should be, but yeah. Let's drop off some of these Fish are good. Alright, let's go get our seal. So if you don't know, you
Please
need
accept
the
my
seal.
warmest greetings.
So to take to the Orient, the trader over there, and then they provide a boat with some resources, and we can then colonize the bottom section of the map. Gotcha. Right now, we're just waiting on a little bit more wood so we can build our first chapel. So of course you want to maximize your effectiveness, so we're going to build it right in the center for now. It's going to cover quite a lot of people. And because we've denied the ascension rights, they won't actually ascend. And another way to prevent ascension rights is to just go add extra tax. So if you go one layer deep over here into this sort of light green, they won't ascend. So if this is released, then they won't ascend. Anyway, so in this game, tax is a thing, so it's sort of something you can control. Whereas in other annos, it's not something offhand. That's alright. So we're going to just keep adding some more housing. Alright, and the same thing applies. These houses need roads to connect. If they don't, they will be derelict and, yeah, basically have issues. So things are taking shape. The next step, I believe, is I guess more cider farms. And there it is. So Cardinal Lucius has expanded his reach.
The doors of my
But
store.
we're ahead of the game.
I
We're going to
accept
go
this
get some
trade.
big islands down south. For now, I think what we can do
One of your
is
plants has
wait
stopped
for our,
producing goods.
I guess, need for drink to be satisfied. And then what we'll do is we'll release the ascension rights and upgrade a couple houses. And perhaps even build another.
The Grand Vizier is waiting for you. Al-Zahir is sure to be delighted with this token of your respect and admiration.
And there we go, we're on our way.
You have
So,
sighted new land.
Al-Zahir is always in the center middle, which makes it a little easier to find him. So on any seed map,
The gold
May our
There he
future
is.
encounters be as peaceful as this one, inshallah.
Alrighty, so when we do meet him, we're going to give him this splendid gift. He's going to provide us with a boat. And then throughout, there is this thing called the attainments. So once that's unlocked, I'll show you what happens there. We need to basically provide a whole bunch of these splendid gifts to him.
Ah, have you brought a
There we go.
token? The people are starting to talk about you. And I'm starting to trust you.
Marvelous. Al-Zahir has come to trust you. The first phase is complete.
Alright, there we go. So we're going to be getting a ship shortly.
The
There
Honorable
it
Sultan
is.
presents... Good. Let's good.
Okay, so there you can
It's a
see we have the
Honorable Sultan presents you with this ship as a
the
gift.
honor system here. So you can see that if I click on him,
Salam
we're at
alaikum.
50 prestige and it goes all the way up to like 1,500. That's pretty much the end game. So there's lots of things we can do to get that, but yeah, we're going to explore the map. So because we're in the center, we want to try and get something very close. And now, of course, we'll go this way. See if we can find something. Alrighty, let's see if our people's need for drink has been fulfilled. It has. So we're going to go euphoric, and you're going to see some people be happy enough to upgrade. There we go. So we're going to upgrade one home and then put everyone back to one level of tax.
Well done. The progress in your town is practically unstoppable.
Fantastic. Alright, so what this does, allows us to build out some hemp farms, weaver huts, stonemason huts, and cobblestone streets. So the streets enables you to pick up goods, increases speed on market carts, etc.
Long ago.
Oh, we get a reputation point. Alrighty, so I think what we're going to do is make this the nice big farmland. Okay, we're going to take a look at that in a second. Let's get our farmland layout done. So we need tools. So what we can do is set items to buy. We're going to set about 20 over there. That's fine. And then we're going to buy some tools from Brother Hilarious.
Something for the journey, and we'll get going.
So he does take his time to get you. As you can see, the actual character comes through. It's quite funny. All right, and to save on some.
Discovered corsairs in their hideout.
Shit. It's not what I wanted.
Few people track us down here and live to tell the tale.
Well, that's unfortunate. So there is one building we want to look for in the south, and it's the old man who requires milk and dates. He actually does quite a lot of research. Over time, it's going to be very effective to get some of those unlocks. Even free buildings, so you get like a free building and you can actually just straight up build it. Large water wheels, etc. So we want to try find him first. He is the main priority. And then thereafter we're looking for spice on the first island, spice states obviously, and then eventually indigo, and I think it's one other.
You have discovered another player's
Yeah, it's indigo and silk, I believe.
One of your plants has stopped producing goods.
And if it's on this island, I'm gonna be a little disappointed, but let's take a look. Oh, he's got the silk. I guess not. Alright, well, let's take a look to the edge of the map here. See. Alright, well, we need to keep expanding, guys. Make sure we're continually building out our housing. So we're going to do blocks of 4.
An island was sighted.
I know you can drag select, but I get a little twitchy, so like I could do that.
Here, take your goods.
It's quite funny. Alrighty, we found a island somewhere. Here we go.
Welcome.
So this is Kareem. He provides tools and mosaics. It's okay island. Not something we really want to deal with. We're gonna go up.
Discovered another player's island.
Oh no. Mercante. Pepper Creek.
Delighted to make
Oh,
your.
that's a nice island. I can tell, right? It's a massive one. Alright, well, let's continue looking. Yeah, we might have to fight the NPCs sooner than we would like to. But for now, let's just focus on getting our
make yourself familiar with the construction of our buildings.
up and running. So here's the trick I was trying to show you guys earlier.
Has built an oriental settlement.
This is quite a nice little layout. I've used this quite a lot. And what you do is build 2 roads there, And because it's an independent
You have
system,
sighted new land.
you don't have to have it connecting to the main network of roads, which is quite nice. So you can build these little patches. Ooh, this is an interesting one. We got the spice and the silk, but no dates.
You have discovered a building on an island.
There's Benedicta. She's like the witch lady. And where can I find my ship? Here it is. Right, we'll go through this gully.
You have discovered a building on an island.
There's the assassin fortress. And maybe there's something down here. So let's take a look. So quite funnily enough, you can actually build on someone else's island. So for instance, Pepper Creek is over here. We could actually land a boat here and then you build these small market buildings. And you can pretty much cut off half the island, which makes it quite interesting. Like, it's a different dynamic. You know, you don't control the whole island. So I always thought that was quite interesting. Alright, we're going to continue. So we're going to finish off this little square block of hemp farms.
An island has been sighted.
And we'll do this one over here.
An island has been sighted.
Alright, so that's that. And then what we'll do is we need to find, so for instance, here's a perfect example. We'll build a market building here. So we can access this iron over here. But we also want to add in like weaver huts. So we'll do 1, 2. Yeah, we'll just do 1 for now. Yes, that's fine. Alright, so we found another island. Is it this one? Alright, so if you didn't know, this is the Venice edition. So that means the Venetian trader is on the left middle of the map. So we're eventually going to find him and talk to him. But yeah, I'm still trying to find this,
Assalamu alaikum.
this
Welcome to my
trader
humble
I'm looking
caravanserai.
for. Nowhere to be found, it seems. Sometimes they don't spawn in the map, but let's hope so. Of course, we could take this island just because it is nice and big, but we might want to do that just to get started. Alright, so we're going to select our ships. And I think what we'll do is we will just take this island. We need to start our expansion. We can't delay the process too much. But there is 2, so there's this one which has 1 shell, 1 iron, and then this one which has 1 stone and 2 iron. So it's probably better to actually grab this one. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And then we'll send our Neptune all the way down south and then all the way back up. But alrighty, let's continue our expansion. So we want to do some stone work. So you have to find the stone mine, which is just over there. And for some reason it is out of reach. And of course, tool production is not up and running yet. And to build anything, you need tools. So what we can do is take out one of these. Oh no, there's no refund costs. Salimi. Well, we're gonna have to buy some more.
Very
tools.
well. I'll set off immediately.
You must help me with this matter.
Okay, so there's 1 treasure for Lord Nortenberg. Send out a search party 2 islands. Each time you send a search party, you require on board 3 tools. Okay, so I guess we'll use our Neptune to get this quest. There's a bit of gold and some storage. Increase capacity of storage on the ship. And on Alright. Well, we're gonna fast
Let me
forward.
give you a hand.
Land ahoy!
Okay, hopefully this has what we are looking for. I guess not. Well, off to the next.
You have sighted new land.
So we're listening for that you have discovered a building on an island audio. Obviously we're not seeing it, hearing it.
An enemy henchman.
Here.
Already?
Your goods.
Oh my
The
goodness.
way.
So if you don't know, enemy henchman is like a spy that you have to find in your map. And of course that
You
means
have sighted new land.
they can set fires and basically cause distress in your settlement. And of course when playing with friends it's quite funny, you always say, it wasn't me, but it was you, you know, and you'd have a good laugh about it. Right, doesn't look like there is a, I guess the trade I'm looking for on this map type.
You have discovered a new island.
Or maybe. Last chance? No. Alrighty, so here is the island. We're gonna...
I'd be happy to help you.
There we go. So we're discovering... I guess something on the island. Lots of crabs. Lots of details I've overlooked over the years and I'm enjoying just seeing them again. I mean, there's some weird hyenas for some reason. Don't know if that's accurate.
Salam alaikum.
The treasure hunters were unsuccessful.
Okay, so we're going to have to go to a different island, aka this one. And we'll just do that quest first, just so that we can get the honor rolling in. Alright, so what we need to do is continually increase our population, make sure we're growing bigger and better. Of course, the more population you have, and the more goods you supply your population at certain tiers, the higher your income. And of course, income is stated here on the left, so you can see there's your income, building costs, ship costs. I know in Anno 1800 it's very much broken down in like absolute detail, but for us, yeah, it's very simple. So these are the attainments. It's one of our victory conditions. So if we go here, hover over our winning conditions, and it says, let me just click it actually. Okay, 102 attainments to gain, and we've got none obviously, so
In the distance,
there's a
you can
lot.
hear the sound of the Venetian gondoliers.
Oh, there we go.
Ah, I have already heard all sorts of interesting things about you.
Ah, the Venetian gondoliers. So if you have seen our thumbnail, it's based off this area. It's quite pretty. So the Venetian ships are quite valuable.
I thought you would come to whatever your heart. Here's to honest deals.
Let's just grab some tools, yeah, while we can. Of course, the
Game
first
save.
autosave. Lovely. Nice and quick.
You need not be ashamed.
We're going to buy some wood, some tools.
Now I know more
Some
about
early
you
game
than
investment,
I
guys.
actually want to.
Alright, so we're going to have one island over here.
You have stumbled across another player.
This will have consequences.
Ah, good.
Alright, so we're
Our
going to
emperor
ignore
wishes you to strengthen our relations with the Orient.
Should we know
Colonies.
each other? I can't recall ever having met you at
Of course, we need to
court.
secure our island because these NPCs are
Anyone who
bastards.
comes
They
in
love
peace
to
is welcome in the
trigger you.
Orient.
So we're going to be building a few of those just to make sure they don't gain access. And what we can do, so we're going to leave this this island alone. I'm going to find a second island. So what we're looking for, we have dates and spice. It's the very basic. We're looking for another island. So this is a nice big island, but it doesn't have what we need. I'd probably suggest this one, just because it has some stone and it has an option to have some indigo on it. So, and it's fairly close. So that's what we're going to do. And yeah, we'll just take over this little zone over here. That way we can protect it. And then obviously what you want to do is you want to set items to buy. We'll set some tools. Of course we need to manage our finances very well. There we go.
Do you mind?
Now we're going to send our ship all the way back to main base or main island of Goldfield. And yeah, if you guys have any suggestions on what you would like to call our main island, please let me know.
An enemy henchman is causing trouble in your settlement.
Of course. Alright, so because it's nice and simple, we can just go to the center and find our henchman.
To apprehend this.
When your city starts to get really big, it becomes quite problematic. You almost have to watch the way the people walk, and then you can spot them very easily. But yeah, if you don't know what you're looking for, it's quite difficult. Right, we're just going to clear these notifications. Alright, so we need to build some stonemason huts. Closest one is over here. So we might have to actually add in a building over here. For some reason the spacing didn't work out so well. That's okay. Gives us more room over here for something. Alright, so the next step will be getting 240 citizens. Once we have that, we can then start making our own tools. We don't have to buy so much. So of course, for that, we're going to be upgrading a few houses. And yeah, we will take a look at that in the next episode. And I just want to show you guys the routing. So this is the current map. Obviously a lot going on. But yeah, this is quite an expansive game. As you can see, all the NPCs, icons. We can see the buildings on these islands, which is quite nice. But yeah, that is the first episode, guys, of our 1404 Ultimate Mega City playthrough, and hopefully controlling every monument in the game. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed it. I really enjoy making these, and yeah, don't forget to subscribe. And as always, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Cheers.